Hello, it's Eben, and I think this is week 6. Sounds promising. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little groggy in this video because I've just woke up and then went straight to watching Doctor Who, which is kind of crazy. It'll boggle your brain a bit. Anyway, um, this week's topic is coming out. Coming out can be scary. Especially because you don't know how it'll change people's perception of you. Um, I know there's a couple of friends that I came out to that sort of had the same reaction that my mother did. Um, they couldn't see why I would I would want to be more of a dude than a chick. Um, like, I don't know why, but they saw me as totally female and they didn't get anything. And um, sometimes also people are gonna be they're not gonna know anything about transgenderedness, so people might freak out just because they don't know. You can't take that personally. You just have to remember that there are a lot of people that are not educated. um, I'm still coming out to like friends of mine. Like, it's a very slow process. Um, and some I may never come out to, just because I've always been dudeish. I mean, one day I may ask them to call me he as opposed to she, but there's a lot of people I don't really feel it's important. Um, but don't don't come out to your parents when you're angry. I just want to say that. I mean, I had sort of come out to my mom before, but like not like officially coming out. I think the the first time that I like started talking to her about this sort of thing was, I think one day I went, she was on the couch, and I went and I sat on the couch with her. We were just watching TV. All of a sudden I was like, Mom, I want to cut my boobs off. And she's like, oh my gosh, she freaked out. She was like, you can't say things like that. Like, that's not right. So I was like, whatever, and I left the room. And then I think I might have brought up something like it again like a year later, or a few months maybe. And she was like, well, what's wrong with you? And I was like, well, I feel like more of a boy than a girl. And I think I would like to be referred to as such at some point, and I'd maybe like to start on the road to becoming more like that. And I think she freaked out because she didn't, and still doesn't really understand. And she was like, I was her little girl, and I think she always knew that there was something up with me, because when I was really young, I was like, I had this one cousin that I always spent time with. Like, we were just together all the time. My parents and his parents would take turns like watching us together all the time. So he was more like a brother. And I think one time when I was really little, I was like, Mom, I want my hair cut like Johnny's. I want to be just like Johnny. And she was like, no. So I think she was hanging on to me being her girl. And I just wasn't. Um, and so I think she flipped out because she thought she might be losing somebody. I know that's a common thing. People think, especially parents, that they're, if it's female to male, that they're losing a daughter, but they're gaining a son, but they're still losing a daughter. They feel like, um, I like how much my hands look bigger when it's closer to the camera than my face. It's pretty entertaining. Oh, I have kind of tiny hands. Okay. Anyway, that was stupid and pointless. Anyways, but yeah, and she was like, well, you know, you can like girls and stuff. If you're a lesbian, that's fine, but I don't understand wanting to be a boy. And I was like, I'm not a lesbian. I don't understand what that has to do with it at all. And I think a common misconception, especially amongst older people, they will confuse the two because they were sort of mashed together for a long time. I'm not going to go into details, so don't quote me on that or anything. But, yeah, so basically she just yelled at me and we were arguing, and I came out in an argument, and that was really dumb, because then she wouldn't talk about it for a long time, and, I was feeling frustrated, and I didn't know what to do. That's another thing, is, being transgendered can sometimes really frustrate you a lot, and you don't know what to do with that frustration, so you just sort of like, gah, like pour it out, you know, and it's bad. Don't come out like that. Yeah, nah, I don't know. But, so yeah, just, when you do come out, before you come out, you should do your research. I'm not saying I didn't do my research. I didn't have as much information under my belt as I probably should have, but, do your research, maybe, have, like, some information prepared for your parents in case they don't understand, or if they, instead of blowing up at you like, you know, some people's parents do, if they ask, well, like, I don't understand, what is this, what's going on, then you have something prepared to explain to them, and do it nicely. Like, choose your words carefully, because I'm not saying there are sides, but figuratively, I guess, you want them on your side. You want them to understand you. You don't want them to be like, wow, what is this thing my kid is turning into? But yeah, researching is good. I believe I stressed that point in another video, or would it be that way? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Have a good week.